Hello everyone! Welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Fallout New Vegas. I hope you guys are doing well as per usual. On yesterday's stream, we continued to go through the Old World Blues DLC, and it's kind of making me wish I was a lobotomite, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the dialogue, it's just very cartoony, but the overall environments and whatnot are still kind of fun, so we're proceeding through. Give me a second here. Damn it. Alright, now we should be good. Yeah, that's true. I play Fallout if it lets me. So, at the end of yesterday's stream, I was having a lot of issues fast traveling. The game crashed a baker's dozen times on me, unironically, and hopefully it won't be as bad tonight. But I don't know, we'll have to see. So where was I going? I was trying to fast travel and it kept crashing. Wait. Okay, I did inventory management, so it looks like I was trying to get back to where I was. Perhaps? Oh, right. So the last thing that we did was we got Muggsy's additional Securitron parts. Then I ended up visiting Elijah's camp. Elijah's watch. Got one of his secret weapons and yeah. So let's continue. Feels like there should be more here. Maybe there is. Anyway. Here we go. Of course. Of course. And maybe I'll take the long way out. Ask next, you're part of the Peanut Galley. Which Peanut character is your favorite? Hopefully don't crash. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with a bunch of lobotomites again, aren't I? Well, we have a black triangle over here, and here. This one's moving. Good Grief is your favorite? Is that good old Charlie Brown? The hell? Oh. How'd that one get here so fast? Hit him in the face with an axe. I thought there were 3 that were nearby. Gonna have to reload. Surprised that counted as a hit. Proton Axe. Cherry Bomb. You feel him? We're all a little bit of a blockhead from time to time. We deal with the dog. Great. Because of that, I messed with the cable. Now I can't hear a damn thing. Pick up the jumpsuit to repair. Didn't we have another one over here? No, because there was only two and I thought there were three. Okay, here's the third one. No, that's a shish kebab. Ulysses Point. Higgs Village. I guess we could always justify destroying these things by saying that they're robots. That's how we get around censorship. I don't know. Hey, New Vegas Gremlin, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh, okay. This place seems positively stocked. Patient log Y17.9.5.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide
don't know how I feel about that. It feels kind of reminiscent of the whole Spike Spiegel and Snake thing that's going on, but at least we do have some more tie-ins between the DLCs. And obviously, that's Catherine, whatever, Christine, and the courier that got me shot in the face, I guess. So, let's listen to the other one.
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood, haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Alrighty. So, more things pointing to the big divide. It's crazy. Who'd have guessed it? Anyway, welcome back in, Chadwick, in Without Horns. How's it going, you guys? And a hot plate. This other courier guy was pretty well stocked. Proud of him. Don't know if couriers have a special role in the Mojave, or if this is all just like DLC bait. Lore made up for the game. Like the mutant cave fungi. Oh, I forgot to rest. Actually did heal a decent amount of HP with that. Alright, so I guess we could check out Higgs Village, or whatever it was called. Higgs Boson. Just kidding, this isn't a boat. Oh! It's this place! We got shrunk! Honey, we shrunk ourselves! Door to 00. There's a chalkboard. Can't believe they managed to get a Call of Duty map in here. I was like, that's not... Oh. They actually have... They actually have knives in the Portrait of Mr. House. Alright, who knows Morse? Secure John Mark 1. Multiple dead Securitrons. Mr. House vandalized. Evil Eye. Holotape. Audio sample. Giant Tarantella. You have found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Wait, what? The tarantula? This holotape contains an audio sample entitled Giant Tarantula Attack. It can be used to modify the sonic emitter weapon at the sink's jukebox. $104. $101. Check out these pillows. Don't forget to stock your home vending machines. To be on the lookout for some more holotapes. These into alcohol stockage. Sync project book shoot. You never stalk your vending machines? They just get a restraining order? Man, Without Horns has some of them smart technologies in his judo hand bikies. It's a camera. You're watching me, Dr. Klein Scrubs. And check this. Yeah, okay. It's the old flag. He didn't make it. Poor paparazzo. You've heard of Welcome to Night Valifor? Years? Never looked into it. Valifor? That's one of the eons in Final Fantasy X. It's the first one you get. Una has done it. She's become a summoner. I guess we could reset that Final Fantasy X counter. I shouldn't pick up the mugs. We don't really get anything from Mugsy. Got like glue or something last time? Always time for refreshing Nuka. Can't read the bottom text. I like the lore that everybody was razzed out of their minds with mentats in this environment. Holy crap. I was making somewhat of a joke about the whole mentat situation, but maybe it's more accurate than I thought. There it is. Science skill book. Figured we'd have to have another holotape in here. Give it one more look over. Is it better to have a vending machine or just a beer fridge? Probably a fridge because it's more annoying to stock a vending machine. AML, welcome back. How you doing? Did you find out your results yet? Get the Jason Voorhees mask. Or Mama Voorhees mask, whichever. Ooh. Hey, congratulations, Mo. Are you prepared? The hell was that weird buzzing sound? It's not there anymore. Oh, there's a basement key. We don't need that. Who cares? Let's just get it. Save ourselves a wee bit of time. Ripper. Very strange. I don't remember what Boros was studying. Except for how to bore us. Malo, the bad thing is it's an hour and 30 minutes away from your home. So you'll have to move. See, I'd consider that a bonus, at least from when I was in high school. That's a perk. Though an hour and 30, that's too close. Gotta pump those numbers up. It's me, Dr. Klein. I don't remember how he sounds. This is annoying. It's the other one, pushy, right? Everyone wants to write Twin Peaks? No, no, no. Mal, the problem with that is if you do that, you won't be able to work in the job you had. True. A place with no goats on the roof. $108. It's a lot of mugs. Oh, it's an omelet. They had Deathclaws here. They were studying them. Jukebox. Opera singer. Molly, you don't like the idea of paying rent. You always own your house. Even your current one is in your name. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit unavoidable depending on what the housing market's like. Don't exactly have to get anything extravagant for yourself if you're just going to be using it while you're a student. What the hell is this? There's an awful lot of clocks in here. Hey, what do you mean you think you don't have property tax? I feel like that's something that you should definitely know if you have to pay or not. 104. So this would be Edna's, Dada's room, whatever that place is. That annoying doctor's name was. Dala? So if I cared about the other ones enough, I would be able to piece whose house belonged to whom. Uh-oh, I broke her phone. Good is new. Did we get a holotape here? I don't remember. Whatever. So is that it? Yes. What are property taxes? Because here you own the train and you just don't have to pay anything. Property tax is a freedom you get in the United States that says you have to give a money of, or an amount of value equivalent to like the land and whatnot, your property, to the government every year for the privilege of owning it, essentially. And that can vary by state and stuff. Otherwise, you can get it taken away, essentially. Or you can get thrown in jail for tax evasion. Like Capone. Excuse me. Is this why in American movies people lose their house by the bank? Not exactly. That would be if somebody took out a loan from the bank, aka a mortgage, and the bank technically owns it, and the house is collateral, so that way if somebody doesn't make their loan payments on time for a number of pay periods, the bank can foreclose on that mortgage and take the house away from the tenants, essentially. It's all very convoluted. What you doing, little boy? Here. Hey. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Some regions use property tax to prevent one owner from sitting on a lot of land that they do nothing with. That's one of the main ideas of property tax. I guess that makes sense, but I mean, better economists than I have thought about that problem a lot. Meanwhile, I'm still pissed off that the British nobility stole the commons from the common man, and we're all still suffering the consequences of that. You guys don't have property tax in Brazil?
There is no standing on the green pipes. If you are standing on the green pipes, please get off them at once.
Wait, that wasn't even Mobius. That was the annoying girl. Uh-oh.
Allow me to introduce myself.
We're well acquainted. That's unnecessary.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personnel. Robo Brian. Super ego? Oh, so this must be a mini boss? Perhaps. Knocked down 100 enemies. Sterilizer glove, critical heat damage? Manny. What was it called? Heat? No. Sterilizer? S. Wait, is this the sterilizer glove? Do I actually have it on? Thought it'd be red. Cool. Brazil has a bigger percentage of private land than the US, even though you aren't that capitalist. Right, I mean, the government kind of owns the land in the US. That's why we have things like eminent domain, I guess. So even though people do kind of privately own their land, it isn't necessarily an inalienable right here. Ah! Police Cyberdog. He's on fire! Maybe this answers that question of what the hell was I doing with the dog brains. Military Cyberdog. Kind of reminded me of the Bear Punch Magic the Gathering card. I thought this weapon just doesn't do enough damage. Oh lordy, coming! Feels bad, man. Asenex is a dog lover. You hate this place. Understandable.
Anyone who can understand these messages, you do not belong here. We will find you.
What some regions do is you only pay property tax if your property is above market value or some similar bracketing, a bit like income. True. Why is in the way of municipal funding, Dylan is? Dylan, you think Brazil does have property tax? Well, do keep in mind that Mao is the equivalent of a redneck. He is from the Inaka. He's like the Goku of Brazil. There's probably a dropped on your head as a baby joke in there somewhere. And I don't feel like looting the other canines. I think I might... No, maybe Violet's brain is in the base game. Y-17 medical facility. Man, I would rather fast travel and put things away and sell them before going into this or that. Here goes nothing. Literally, because enemies are nearby and I can't travel. It was nothing. Whoops. Oh, we made it. Detroit's 26% parking lot. Oh, the joys of being an American. Chadwick, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Bop, 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 bop. a lot of cities have the empty parking lot problem. A lot of that is because of the lack of public transport and a huge, heavy reliance on private transportation. It's really bad. Like, from my understanding, a lot of suburbs can't really pay for their infrastructure, and we're probably going to hit a lot of economic hardship in the next 30 years as a result of our kind of suburban sprawl and stuff like that.
Might I be of service, sir?
Nobody else is selling to this guy. We're running out of things to use. Oh no. That's not as much as I was hoping. Maybe I should buy those mod thingies. Resla Royal? Rut-row? I have not been using mine. Let's just get rid of them. Not level 4 anymore. Wait, when did I pick up a radiation suit? I don't remember.
Might I be of service?
Actually, let's do this. I should buy laser weaponry the next time I get a chance. Right, I've not been taking enough damage.
Oh, please, please tell me you brought me some coffee cups.
Here, take whatever you want.
Oh,
Let's process them. 2 mugs are moved, and we get 4 wonder glues. And 6 empty syringes.
Might I be of service?
Why did I pick this up? It was an accident, I bet. Wait, so he doesn't actually want cups, he just wants mugs? What? It is so heavy. Oh, that's one thing. I guess we're good. Why do I have bubble gum? Should have sold it. Yeah, whatever. So we got some more miscellaneous holotapes, which were the sync book shoot. And I got a medicine book. And the jukebox.
Ooh, yeah, dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back online.
You can play music?
Used to. Long time ago. Then old Doc Mole ripped out my music drives and stuck in more acoustical processors. Guess you could say I got the blues, even if I can't play them no more.
What is your purpose? Hey, Stella, welcome back. Whoops.
What's the haps?
What is your purpose?
Dig, I'm an acoustical wizard kid. Old Doc Mole used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo.
Can you do anything like that for me?
Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing. Or scream, if that's what you want.
Found a sound wave file for you.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Opera singer available. Tarantula. Can you make a new sonic emitter?
That's a shame, Chief.
Alright, he'll sell me one. Blind Dio Jefferson.
What's the haps? Right on, Daddy. Let's spin some grooves. Dig this sweet sound I got cooking.
You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. Oh. For some reason, I thought he'd give it back and I'd have it equipped.
What's the hat?
The weird target for this doesn't make sense to me. Let's go with... wait. Opera singer. We got the good old, what do you call it? Adam Sandler wedding singer.
I love mugs so much. I just might kill.
Critical kill dismemberment. Versus the other thing.
What's the hat?
Critical strike incendiary. Okay. Tarantulas are purple. Anyway, here's to hoping we don't crash again. We made it.
Rant, rant, rant. See how I abstract my rage, think tank? I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you.
I found you.
Dr. Orderly, MD, PhD, DDS. Up another halo. Chill, Doc. Mr. Orderly Mark V. Uh-oh. Can I even reach it anymore? I guess I can. Got that Hadouken. Yamero! Auto dock cosmetic enhancements. Don't think I have the auto dock personality profile, so maybe we'll get it here, considering the nature of this place. Implant C13. Sync project Autodoc. Found it. And I'd missed it. I need that empty bottle. Sierra Madre test case. Whoops. I heard one of the execs mention that whether Sinclair knew it or not, the Sierra Madre would be a test case for the Autodoc and the innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even that kind of a joke sends a chill down my spine. If I got poisoned by one of those toxins, no way would I crawl inside one of the Y-17 Autodocs here if my life depended on it. The medical tech for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they'd erase the research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside them. The Y-17 trauma harness has succeeded beyond our wildest expectations. The test harnesses were able to take over the motor functions of an injured subject and walk them back to home base. We'll have to see what develops once it's recorded enough neuro-automuscular movements to display a wider range of behaviors. To think, if they could be programmed to replicate a wearer's shooting or fighting reflexes, we'd have something truly amazing for the war effort. Zombies, huh? I mean, we've already kind of seen them. They're like skeletal zombies. Some issues still remain to be ironed out before the Y-17 trauma harness is ready for general production. Calibrating the proper amount of injury to trigger the suit remains problematic. Still, the little Yangtze subjects could hardly protest once inside the harness. If a home base is not designated, the suit enters an unpredictable wander state. And as we discovered while calibrating injury levels, the suit sensors are unable to recognize when the wearer is dead. Luckily, autonomous corpse retrieval is nearly as useful as autonomous casualty recovery. So I'm going to need the sonic emitter to get through that, I guess. Whoops. Don't know if it has that functionality, but we'll find out. Don't think I've gotten it. No. Assuming that function might come with me going to the next area. It can't see me, I'm too stealthy.
What? Yes, you just come out.
Alchemy was always just chemistry. True. Wait, the dudes at CERN made gold out of lead? I did not hear that. Or wait, maybe I did hear that, and it was like a ridiculously small amount of gold. It is not viable for like actual mass gold production. If I am remembering the right thing. What is this sparkly pile of rocks? It's radiation. X7B Boomtown target
Starts a
zone.
big mountain hold for the intrepid seeker. Really? Does anyone know? I'm at a loss.
Is this loss? Tri-radii oscillator? Huh. We got the gun skill book perk. Wait, and that has a high damage threshold? This is dumb. I should not have picked up the metal armor. That weighs 30. Surely my big glowing head can't be a bad thing. Dylan, you got cheated out of $12 today. You bought a code on a website called blah blah blah, and they're not sending a code after many hours despite charging you through PayPal. They do not have your info. Do a chargeback. X8 Research Center. What the? Oh. Like, why is my vision getting all fuzzy? Touch fuzzy, get dizzy? You might do that tomorrow if they don't send it. Good idea. Yeah. Stella says call disputes first, not fraud. The way Dylan's describing it makes me think like it's not a real proper company, but who knows? They even have that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. If you claim fraud, but it should be a dispute, they'll throw the whole thing out. I was wondering if that was a Night Stalker. Emphasis on was. Seems like they're real and people claim to buy from them, but you don't know how they source the codes. Pretty much all the key websites are at least 15% fishy, honestly. Yeah. They're coming to get me. These things hit kind of hard. That's annoying. I guess that's kind of rich coming from me. Uh-oh. He's coming right for me. Don't bring a lightsaber to a laser fight. Wait. Or, damn it. Who else sees this? Hey, look, it's... Oh, tin cans. I was gonna say chunks. Chunks. You have rooms full of GPUs running key generators. I don't know about safer than mining Bitcoin, but it could be more profitable. Assuming you don't get caught for fraud.
Think tank. I wouldn't even use binary to describe my exponential hatred for you.
Alright, so before going into X8, may as well heal and put things away. And that requires fast traveling. Or not. Where the hell did they come from? Oh. I remembered to turn. Didn't remember to go right.
Might I be of service? Might I be of service? Might I be of service, sir?
We haven't gotten any laser weapons, I guess.
Well, how about that? Old auto dock's back online. Well, alright, come here, let's have a look at you. You are, without a doubt, the healthiest son of a bitch I've ever seen wandering the big empty. Ain't got no use for an old digital sawbones like me.
Can you do anything beyond healing?
Well, firstly, I would say providing wholeness of the body is service enough, but if you must know, I'm also programmed with cosmetical subroutines. Diagnostic says they're offline for the moment, though. Something about corrupted data files and all manner of such foolishness. If you want a haircut or a nose job that won't leave you looking like a ghoul with alopecia, you'll have to find replacement discs for them. Also, and I won't swear to this, but I recollect at some point having a few implant installation modules. Can't speak to where they got to, though.
Can you perform a psychiatric eval on me?
Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want?
I wonder if that's a like special eval that we got at the very beginning of the game.
Well, I'll be right here if you change your mind.
Change your mind, huh? Implant C13's available. Y7's available.
You require some additional services?
Fix my drug dependencies.
And rightly so, I should think. Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
This prototype auto-dock is capable of performing a thorough physical exam and curing the patient of all common ailments, radiation sickness, lacerations, broken bones, even chemical addictions. In addition, it can also give haircuts and perform cosmetic surgery. Phys exam. You are now completely healthy. Wait, we don't even have to pay for anything? Or give it supplies?
You require some
Give me some of them implants. Salt implant C13 plus 10 to cause a door damage. 8,000 caps. Y7 bonus HP AP from food. Screw them cazadors.
Three angry Deathclaws make for a lot of reconstructive surgery.
True.
You require some addition.
What are the body parts? This option doesn't seem available right now. Some sort of control override must be in place. Oh yeah, the book chute.
Ah, good day, citizen. Library Processing Unit 232.7 is online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Eradicate sedition?
Of course, citizen. That's my duty and sole joy in life. All those books from before the war, full of seditious, treasonous, complicated thoughts. Just dump them in and lickety-split. I'll have them pulped, scrubbed clean, and pressed out again clean and white and sedition-free.
Can you do anything aside from processing books?
What good is eradicating sedition if the malcontents have ready access to the means to make more, citizen? I can also process pencils and clipboards. Wait a moment. Pencil processors offline? Pencil processors offline? Apologies, citizen. It seems traitors have absconded with that module. If you can find a backup copy of the module, I will happily eradicate your ability to create seditious literature.
So you make blank books? What's the point of that?
Blank books are better for the mind, citizen. Real science by real men in lab coats has proved that introducing outside thoughts confuses the brain. Blank books encourage the reader not to question, but to blindly and zealously accept what's put in front of him. Also, I suppose you could use them to keep a journal.
But those books are our last legacy of the time before. You can't destroy them.
Citizen, that sounds dangerously seditious. If my re-indoctrination module was installed, I'd take care of that for you. Sadly, that system was cut for budget concerns, so you'll have to perform your own indoctrination. Now, to begin with, you'll need a cage that can fit over your head and a sack of mole rats.
Blank books, huh? Yeah, I think I can find a use for those.
Now you're thinking like a citizen, citizen. Questions are dangerously close to independent thought, citizen.
I ain't got no thoughts.
Stay loyal, citizen.
Okay. Did I do inventory management? I don't even remember. Sort of. Not really. Oh, the metal armor is still in my inventory and whatnot.
Might I be of service, sir?
Alright, with that, Horns, have a good night. Okay. Hey, Malazer, welcome back in. How you doing? It's the balcony after all. We be crashing. How about you? Bugs never change. That's not true. Sometimes it becomes duck season. Oh, we made it. Okay. In the institutional test. About to get institutionalized. All I wanted was a Pepsi, but she wouldn't give it to me. I just wanted a Pepsi. I'm not crazy. X8 test subject information. In this test, you will take on the role of one of those evil commies infiltrating an institution of honest American learning. Don't worry, citizen, it's just for pretend. Your objective is to steal documents that a real dirty commie trader, which you are not, could use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't do. This test will help us protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Agents like you. Just kidding. We know you're a loyal American. Aren't you? There's a reference. Subjects will be informed that we are gauging the effectiveness of communist infiltration of American schools. They won't know about the cyberdogs until they actually begin the testing process. Test A engages cyberdog protection protocols alongside standard automated turret systems. Test B adds protectrons to the previous test. Test B also includes some basic tests for the field disruptor capacitance module. Until further notice, please do not enter the residential cyberdog test area or conduct any experiments using it. The cyberdogs are still being programmed, and any disturbance could have dramatic influence on their progress. Restricting access in this fashion could also help to avoid any repeats of incident playtime, settlements for which are coming directly out of our budget. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD Test Engineer, X8 Cyberdog Project. It's a person! Are they making Robo-Brians?
You must be bloody stupid if you can't hide from me!
Wait, was I supposed to hide after all?
Oh, I say!
How did I get to the lobotomite through the robots? Anyway. Impulse Wave module on loan. Whoops. The X13 facility has loaned us their E-Impulse Wave module prototype for the sonic emitter for use in our data retrieval test simulations. The module allows the sonic emitter to disable certain force fields. Do not allow test subjects to leave the X8 facility with this module. Even though it won't work outside Big MT, it is a security nightmare. Thank you all for your attention in this matter. Dr. Adam Figgis, MD, PhD, DVM, DDM, DD, Test Supervisor. Project Burke and Project Hare. Yes, Project Burke involves what some less science-minded individuals might call grave robbing. Yes, we're forced into this due to budget cuts. No, none of the other senior staff uses the bodies for anything else. Finally, in regard to the rumor that Project Hare engages in liquidation operations against non-military targets to procure research subjects, I will not dignify them with a response. Any other questions? Whoops. Important reminder to myself. While programming the new residential cyberdog model to retrieve objects thrown by human beings for purpose of enjoyment, I accidentally used an audio sample recording of its bark as the object to be fetched. The cyberdog has now become attached to the sample and displayed signs of aggressive tendencies when I attempted to recover it. I left it in the residential reconstruction area until it is needed. I believe the cyberdog has buried it. Surgical saw control panel. Oh no! They are making Robo-Brians. Dog and robot splicing experiment holotape. We use the X8 biomech splicing terminal. canal. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Basic security protocols are activated, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Before that... Oh.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula one. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Eco traitors, all! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned you down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Reggie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
So he made the cazadors. What a jerk. The dog barked. I was afraid of that. Run away! It's seen me. Oh, got him. Oh, monitor. Infamous, of course. Target data cleared. Exercise caution. Thought this tile was a book. Damn easels. D is for dirty commie. I was gonna joke, like, what school has this many packs of cigarettes in it? And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know, for the time period that it's supposed to be modeled after, that might not actually be enough cigarettes. Kind of crazy to realize just how prevalent smoking was even in the 90s and how effective the bans have been, sort of, until some companies figured out how to make nicotine taste like cotton candy. Now they hooked all the kids. You're not sure you like the way that I discipline the dogs? I don't like it either. Achieve Richie Marcus's midterm grades. F minus, F minus, F minus, minus, F minus. It's a ball lover. Is this a dog? That lady better not have been smoking with a dog. Ask next, you remember your old high school teacher's lounge? You had a few chimneys? B is for bomb. C is for commie. D is for dirty commie. I don't even know what to do with all these scrap electronics. Some of the Gen Z nicotine peeps just go screw vapes and smoke cigarettes. Oh, really?
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with... Ah!
Yeah, man, that hurt. Do I not have the pushy on? I do not have the pushy on. I must have taken it off. I think I'm out of the auto stim packs. Should hunt for some more sensor modules. Cigarettes look less dweeby. Vaping does make it look like people have inhalers or something. Like, I can't go outside without my vape. And then they vape. I know we have a couple vapors in the chat too, which is funnier. Alright, I should probably stop picking up this many books. But I love learning. Cigarette smoke's honestly less annoying than the flavored vape garbage. I think it depends. But I know what you mean. When I ran track, the field coach liked to smoke vanilla cigarillos, which was just freaking awful to try to be running as hard as you can and breathe that crap in the process. It's like the pre-vape vape right there. Sherry O'Bannon's schedule. Let's stop picking stuff up. I'm so tempted to keep picking stuff up. I have a problem. Bake sale Friday. Fight the Red Menace with cookies. Ooh. If you get cookies for fighting the Red Menace, or to fight the Red Menace with, then consider me Lennon. That's fine. I don't even really care for cookies that much. Because they can hit every once in a while. I guess part of it is that I try not to get a bunch of cookies that I'd constantly be eating all the time. Oh, that has rads! Oh, wait. The auto dock also healed the radiation for free. That's crazy. That was creepy as hell. Vapes seem way more dangerous, like it's easier to overdo it from day one. I think so as well, especially because people will like superheat that crap as well and they can mess themselves up. Meow, your mom used to light cigarettes and leave them burning in the ashtray in the same room with you kids, not even smoking them, just filling the room with smoke? Jesus. May as well tell her to light $1 on fire for everyone that she's doing. No one's smoking 10 packs a day. My mom used to smoke too, so I'm sure somebody probably hits 10 packs a day. I don't know who Madame Blavatsky is. Sorry. So speaking of fighting the Red Menace with cookies, what is everybody's favorite cookie? I don't know if it's actually my favorite, but the first one that comes to mind for me would be like a devil's food cookie. I thought there was a barrier there. Save me! Oh. Victims! That's me! Sheriff! That's them! Landing. Snacks are boring. Chocolate chip. Do you like hard chocolate chip cookies or like the softy type ones? chewy ones, whatever you call them. I guess chewy's an awful word for a cookie, but soft. Wait, what the hell? I turned you off. That's not fair. I guess I will actually turn it off. It was just targeting everything. I don't know, Madame Blavatsky. What have I been doing with my life? Not memorizing names of random madams. Dylan, you like gingerbread cookies and chocolate chip cookies with espresso in it? Oatmeal cookies, Oreos, and ginger snaps. I asked for the favorite, he gave me the catalog. You tune your addiction to your spending power? Probably true. SNX said both are good, though chewy and soft is nice. A little milk to dip. Yeah, buddy. CT Post, I don't know what that is. Connecticut Post. $200 cigarettes a day is insane.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls. Like Richie Marcus. Do you hear me, Betsy? Richie likes balls.
What a terrible day to have eyes. Cryptotheism, you have possibly seen post of theirs in the wild? If I have, I certainly don't have any recollection of it. Sorry. Coach's office. Why me? Oh my, danger. A boy and his dog has taken on new and horrible shapes. Didn't they remake A Boy and His Blob for the Switch? That was a neat little game on the NES. I don't think I ever got very far in it though. Betsy Bryant's records. Unexcused absence is 7. Disruptive behavior 3. Smoking on school property 11. She should be called Betsy Not So Bright. Because she likes boys who likes balls. Or something. What the hell? This game is so unrealistic. Like, look at this. This ball, which is a couple hundred years old, is completely flat. BB gun. Uh-oh. mean, I could never figure out a boy and his blob as a kid. I think one of the issues, I might not really remember super well, one of the issues I think was that you had a limited number of like the, I don't know what to call them, jelly beans that you could feed the blob. And you probably had to do a lot of experimentation to figure out how the blob forms worked. And I remember it being a pretty neat little game.
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Screw you too, buddy. Begin the advanced test? Sounds annoying. Whatever. Assistance granted. Had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to stop it? Then they use the K9 gun, or K9000 gun. Can I not just, like, grab this or something? It's not real. It's a brains. That was half the fun. You had to figure out what does what with limited resources and 0 hints. That's kind of how old NES games rolled back in the day, wasn't it? The jelly beans were all word plays, so you had to intuitively figure out that apple jelly bean means to jack out of the blob. You have to what? Applejack? I'll be honest, I don't even know if I could read when I played that game. The root beer jelly bean made the blob turn into a bubble and float, like a root beer float. That's cute. I wonder if that game ever got localized and how that worked. Aww. Uh-oh. The guy who made Lemmings made it? You know, that game was kind of cool that I only got to play like 3 times because it never worked again after that. It was that 7-Up game, Cool 7-Up. Something like that. And the funny thing is, like, many, many years later, I was like, oh yeah, that game was cool. So I got a ROM of it, and even the ROM didn't work, which is just kind of extra funny to me. The game was like a fever dream, man.
Hostile target identified.
I wondered if this is where I was. Cool spot, maybe. That sounds right.
Your stake.
There goes Chadwick with his Midwestern oak. Hey Global, how's it going? You had that game? Were you actually able to play it? I have no idea what the voices just said, but I'm sure it was kind of dumb regardless. So this is where I came from. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Yeah, you just can never figure out what you're supposed to do with those skills. Like you went from screen to screen, but never seemed to progress. Oh, okay. I think there were spots where you're supposed to like backtrack to as well. I think you go to some sewers or something at one point after going to some other place. Recon armor. Oh, so we had the Brotherhood of Steel. Can't really pick that up right now.
Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
Was Cool Spot the one that was isometric, so you had to use a diagonal D-pad movement? I don't remember. I only got to play it like a couple times before it just stopped working. No matter how much we blew into the cartridge. You want to play a game about 7-Up or Chex? Chex Quest was on the PC was badass. For the time. You got a Doom clone as a reward for eating cereal? It's crazy. Chex Quest makes sense as a prize in the box. If you go to a video store or Toys R Us, you gotta decide to buy a game like Yo Noid or Cool Spot. Oh, crazy. There used to be so many products that they thought they could cash in on video games. I mean, we still have that. To an extent. Now I would just call it product placement. Sorry for dishing Chex Quest. You played it too? So I did not kill that one. You could punch me. I am he who punches. Plunger. Dog and lobotomite splicing experiment holotape. Uh-oh. That sounds terrible. Unusual shipment. Richardson, we've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the Cyberdog experiment process, but, well, frankly, I think our suppliers screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling is the only way I can describe it. Please advise, should we open the kennels or just send them back? I wonder if those are Night Stalkers or if this rattling is not an automatopoeia. At Doc Richardson's request, we opened one of those kennels from our latest shipment. The dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange, and upon being released, immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow whole Specialist Acres. Luckily, the situation has, for now at least, contained itself, as Specialist Acres was a very large man, and the creature has choked to death. Does anyone know anything about the shipment? Please advise. In light of the large number of fatalities, due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. Till then, Dr. Callis and X-13 has the pass card for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. Yeah, whatever. Are you saying the dude that made Chex Quest was only one dude and it took him like 13 weeks or 11 weeks? Shout out to that man. It's crazy. It's a playground. No longer well rested. So will the other doors open now that I don't have that one open? No. Yes. No. It moves?
Let the intruder have the sonic emitter schematics. Klein wants her, all right, boy? Let the intruder dig it up wherever you buried it.
I wonder if these are robots or animals, coding-wise. You can tell this Gabe wasn't a bit of a steam machine. Oops.
Critical failure in 10. Boros, why the hell did you install an atomic core? It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All will be fine.
What the hell did I accidentally pick up? Fission battery.
7. Yes. 7. 6. Halfway to destruction. Measured in clicks.
How heavy is the layers?
Someone's coming in line. 4, as in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your frequinosity. Mobius? 3, as in we. As in we are in trouble.
I'm gonna die.
That didn't rhyme.
2, as in too late.
And 1. And Mobius has won. I hope it's glowing up right now in your faces!
Let's just reload.
Now, let the intruder have the sonic emitter
I think I accidentally pressed A. Yeah. That'll be why I was so heavy. So the censored modules weigh that much? I didn't realize they were 2s. Ugh.
No! His cyber-god atomic core! It's active! That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure in 10.
Boros, why the hell did you install an atomic core? It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All will be fine.
7. Yes, 7. 6. Halfway to destruction, measured in clicks.
5 by 5. Someone's coming in line. 4, as in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your frequinosity. Mobius? 3, as in we. As in we are in trouble. That didn't rhyme.
2, as in too late.
1, as in Mobius has won. I hope it's glowing up right now in your faces.
Gabriel's bark.
Prepare to be attacked by Dr. Mobius.
Of course. Alright, Ask Next. Have a good night and take care. Every company wanted a video game tie-in for a while, even if they're just crappy Flash games. True. Spinal Tap. Recovered exit vertebrae pulse desensitizer frequency.
I'll make more. Stop that. You're dead. Damage the hull.
Hey, we leveled up. I guess we have the guns book, so I'll leave that low. Hey, we'll get a perk this level, huh? I think I wanted to get the AP reduced by 10%. Whatever it was called. Wait, you can get this multiple times? After a certain threshold, the 10% less has to be better. Math Wrath. How much AP do I have, technically? $100. Okay, so this will only be 10. Well, 10.4. So the next level... okay. Maybe this is the wrong choice. But it will make every AP be regenerate that much more valuable. So we leave this now? I need a companion. In addition to games like Chex Quest, damn it, there are also some pretty good like Flash games online from places like Go.com, Disney.com. What's the other? Like Cartoon Network had fun games. It had like licensed properties like Dexter's Lab and stuff. Gundam rock, paper, scissors, essentially. Already overweight. Can't go overweight any further. I thought we had... Whatever. Oh, we can go in here. It's going to take me a hot minute to get to where I want. Hey, Sandy, how's it going? Taco Bell. Used to have crappy Flash games, really? Yeah, I still don't really use apps like that. Although, generally speaking, I feel like nowadays, if you are not using a company's app or whatever, you tend to get overcharged. Like, if you go to the website for a place like Domino's and look at the menu prices of their pizza, they are so much more ridiculously expensive than what you'd pay for online. Or if you like use their deals and whatnot. You're still online when you buy that. Advanced test. It's going well, Sandy. How is the weather treating you? But I can't do anything. Sonic emitter EM pulse wave unlocked. We can disable force fields. Forward this to Olin as soon as you can determine how we might shield our emitters from this weapon's EMP effect. Okay. Wait, do I even need to do this anymore? I kind of got what I wanted. Weather's been a little better. The internet was less functional, just more about spectacle back then, yeah. Did you guys have any favorite Flash games back in the day?
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Newgrounds games. Used to play a lot of Shockwave, Shock Machine type stuff. Robotron, Joust. Kind of surprising what some people got away with. Snow Wars is always good for a few minutes. Rip Flash, gone too soon. I feel like at least when Flash died, it wasn't really as widely used as it had been in the past. At least. 3. Can't sleep when enemies are nearby. Just cannot bring myself to do it. Chess and checkers with freaks all over the world. Yeah, I did that a lot on Yahoo. MSN Games? Hell yeah, I remember that. Was Stickman Murder Mysteries Flash? I'm not sure. Mendacious? Oh, welcome back in. I don't remember seeing you. There's a congregate man yourself. Oh, wait. Mendacious was here from the beginning, right? Am I losing it again? Am I having another without horns moment? You know, Mendacious was way here earlier. Because he had the pre-recorded messages. I remember. Don't know why the M seems to be popping out to me more right now. Fan pages for DBZ and Star Wars and being amazed by simple GIFs. Yeah, I remember hearing about the legend of Broly from the internet and things about Dragon Ball GT. Don't know if I've talked about it on stream before, but I was like one of the earliest watchers of DBZ in the West. Because I was one of the OG watchers of the Ocean dubs. So it felt like I had been watching DBZ for 10 years before it ever got to the damn Frieza Saga when it finally got ported over to Cartoon Network. Like, I would wake up at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Well, I'd be up earlier. But I would watch the 6 o'clock showings of Dragon Ball Z. And it felt excruciating every time to get to Goku about to face off against Jason Birder, only for the damn thing to reset. So is the layout the same then?
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing because I didn't build one.
Okay, whatever, Boros.
No bathrooms, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant minds. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus?
Scanning for hostiles. Hostile target identified. To continue.
It's alive! Has Bethesda ever done the can't sleep while enemies are nearby as a storytelling mechanic? While enemies are nearby. I'm not sure. I feel like they might have played around with that a little bit in either Oblivion or Skyrim. In like vampires, but maybe not. Wait, did I ever go upstairs? Wherever that was.
This area clear. Proceeding with search. Commencing attack on hostile target.
What the hell? No, I don't think you ever had companions attack you like that. They tend to be more of a permanent fixture, I think. Maybe somebody knows better. In Daggerfall, if you try to wait in cities at night for too long, you'll get arrested for vagrancy and loitering. That's hilarious. Meow, you saw a Dragon Ball episode on vacation in Mexico years before it made to us. You had no idea what it was at the time. You thought it was a Mexican cartoon. Nice. Oh yeah, when I was really little, there was like this cartoon that was in Spanish about kids playing soccer. And they would always beat the crap out of each other. And I had no idea what they were talking about. But I really enjoyed it. And that cartoon has always felt like a fever dream to me.
And see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Sounds like he's the one who ended up like balls. Do I get more bonus damage against these guys? Maybe I do. With the Paladin Toaster.
Multiple failures detected.
They just spawned out of nowhere. We did it! Complete the X8 Advanced Testing Program. Now we can go through force fields, which reminds me, I need to go to that other testing site that we were previously at. So I can go and get... Wait, do I need to drop down? Where's that room with the dogs? That we never got to. Did we get to see it through here, or was it another spot? Don't recall. I don't think we had that log before. Anyway. Global, you watched a video someone today playing... Well, you watched a video today of somebody playing Daggerfall without fast traveling. Hope he had a fast horse. He had red hair. It's all good. And I don't mean he was a ginger.
Prepare to be attacked by Dr. Mobius!
I'm preparing. Guys, I just totally misread Pincer as Princess. I think I'm cooked.
Scorpion, will you sting them in the name of all that... Ow! I see you.
Scorpion Princess. He was not having a good time with that challenge. Oh man. Chadwick, one of the first episodes of DBZ you ever saw was the fake Namek filler episodes, and it must have been the Ocean dub because it was you were only like 10. Wait, what fake Namek filler episodes? I don't recall there being any Namek filler in the Ocean dub. It did not go this way, so here we go. Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan are on their way to Namek, and they land on the fake Namek with 2 Chucklehead aliens. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, that might have been actually filler. Fair enough. I thought you were saying that it was filler on planet Namek. Yeah, one thing that I learned many years later was that that episode of Goku running on Snake Road and he goes into the brothel, that apparently was a filler episode. The brothel where he almost gets eaten by the snake lady. Or was it a brothel? Was it a technically massage parlor? I don't really remember. Snake Way was a lot of fun. I thought so, to be honest. Even though those episodes were filler, they felt kind of fun. Which is more than you can say for some series. Honestly, the Bleach filler episodes really pissed me off. Like the, was it called Bounto? The Bounto arc, where, he, like, meets vampires after, like, learning how to use his Bankai after the Soul Society arc. And then, like, all of a sudden he doesn't have his mojo and can't use his Bankai. And then you get to see the other, what are they called? Seireitai? You get to see some of them use their abilities. Like, I think Wabisuke, I don't remember the captain's name. The dude that has the sword that makes things weights double every time he touches it. Like, that was really cool, but it was just kind of all retconned, essentially, when you got to the next arc because it's all filler. And that really annoyed me. Every good anime has random vampires for an arc that never come back. Just look at Gantz. Oof. Well, Gantz has its own issues in that they ran out of source material because they caught up to the manga. Yeah. Someone stole his mojo? No, he lost his mojo. He was too much of a sad boy to remember how to get angry or something. Biomechanical splicing rules. Bill Nye, the science guy. Yeah, I heard about that. That even Dragon Ball Super is getting a Kai remaster, which is just really funny. One of these days, maybe we'll get a One Piece Kai remaster. So it'll go from being like 1,200 episodes to 1,000 episodes. I don't even know. Classic anime mistake overtook the manga publication timeline. That is one thing that kind of baffles me. Like, how come they don't get the notes from the mangaka to like figure out how the story is going to end? Although, to be fair, that isn't limited to anime. Just look at Game of Thrones. Due to recent government-mandated cutbacks to our funding, only 3 experiments may be performed per day. We do not have infinite kennel space here in X8. Only 1 cyberdog beyond those needed for the testing processes may be created. Clear any and all debris from the platform before conducting any splicing experiments. Experiments are not allowed outside the X8 facility. Finally, security must be disabled before experiments can be run. Why would they remaster just 1 season? They should wait until more come out. So, I feel like it would make a lot more sense if they kind of fleshed out some of the arcs in Dragon Ball Super with like what they did in the movies. Like the Resurrection of F was actually surprisingly good, as well as like them becoming gods initially, but I feel like it was even more truncated in the anime, which makes less sense to me because it essentially has longer runtime than the movies. Oh, you're making a One Piece joke? My fault. Season 1 of One Piece is literally 1,000 episodes long. Oh, I did. Whoopsies. I spliced a robot and a dog. I'm sorry. Are you companion shaped? Roxy? Hi there, puppy. Why the hell are you just standing there? What are you doing, dog? Wait by the entrance? Goodbye. I didn't want to be Frankenstein. Oh, why did I quick save it? No. My habits. 1 experiment per day. What was the other option? Uh-oh. Huh? Splice lobotomite and robot. Lobotomite and dog?
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself?
What? It's an abomination. I'm sorry, Robo Brian. Why did he self-destructed? Oh no. Edward. Had an experiment go horribly awry. That's terrible. Restocking? Yo. Alright, so anyway, we got the lore. Find the key to the X8 kennels? Why are you just standing there? Bye. What you doing? Bye. Wait, I didn't go down below. So why does Yu-Gi-Oh have some of the best filler? I've never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh. Why couldn't I just get an option to get a dog? Why did it make me into an evil scientist? That's actually my fault. Can't blame the game. It's the choice that I did. Some choices can't be undone when you religiously press F5. Find the key to the X8 kennels. Alright, let's do this. Follow our silly quest marker. If it's outdoors, I'm going to be annoyed. Are we not in X8? Where is this? Is it in that other facility after all? Yeah, I did have other dog brains, but that was in the base game, so I don't know what we do with those, to be honest.
We're reading increased levels of electricity and securitrons from the deconstruction plant.
Go, my minion! Sting!
I know. It got me through my Tecmo Super Bowl tech.
Drop that, you... Oh. I see you.
I blew up too soon. Or not. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with the robo or with the doggo brains in the base game just yet. For all I know, they could have been added later. Wait. To tie into the DLC. Huh? Alright, whatever. The hell is this?
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials.
I have some seditious material for you to process.
Fantastic, citizen. Just input your quantity of seditious material on my interface, and in no time at all, I'll have you a beautiful, clean book. Won't that keep you happy and docile, citizen?
Look at. 80 blank books.
Communist! No, false alarm. It was just a plate. Greetings, citizen.
Alright, so I'm assuming we try a crafting bench. Skill book guns. Wonder glues. Oh. They do have a use. Muggsy! I'm sorry. I should have believed in you. Did I sell my wonder glues? I think I did.
Oh, please, please!
Thanks, little guy.
Might I be of service?
Wait, those are mine.
Might I be of service?
This has been taking up space. I don't need the layers anymore. It is a base game thing? Okay. Dang it. Guess I should just buy everything, huh? It's gonna feel dirty. Oh, it requires 25 books at least. Oh, you can only do one at a time, or just one period? Oh. So I should not have gotten my barter up to max. For some reason I thought it was repeatable. Lol. What is that even called? Skill book S? No. Did it work automatically? How's that? Am I just extra blind? Too much crap. Guns and bullets. Wait, maybe now. No, okay, it's gone. One each. Okay. I goofed it. At least that feels less scummy. Put those books away. Blank books. There we go. It crashed. It really is the balcony then. Let's go back to the facility I was at before the fake school one. Come on. There we go. Hopefully this works. Where the hell did he come from? He's a squatter. Didn't mean that. Patient log Y17.0. Wonder if this is going to relate to Christine and the other guy.
This is Christine Royce, Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Circle. Not going to make it through this. Hope someone finds this message. Gets it to the Brotherhood in the West. Tracked a rogue Brotherhood elder, Elijah, here to the Big Empty. Place is more than it seems. There's a crater hidden deep inside. Junkyard of pre-war labs scattered across the crater's surface, all still running, like this one. Elijah's dissecting these centers, one by one. Tracked him to an old Chinese-American internment camp. Survivors, ghouls, have bomb collars. Robots moved in when I tried to intercept him. Elijah sent the camp ghouls against us both, like walking bombs. Got hit by the explosions, woke up here. Guess the medical robots were programmed to bring wounded victims from the camp to this center. Some kind of autodoc prototype lab, manned by corpses trapped inside suits that keep them moving. No idea why. Not sure how long I'm going to last. Cut open my head like a lot of the humans I've seen here. Feel strange. Can talk, but can't hack the term. Wait, an explosion outside. Someone's here. Someone...
So presumably the other carrier guy came in here, got Christine and moved her to the Ulysses cave, whatever it was called. So this is just lore, I guess? You don't seem very friendly. Do I not have the right weapon on? Yeah, these places respawn enemies a lot, huh? You like the detail that her voice is different in Old World Blue since the autodoc and DM gives her Vera's voice? Yeah.
The Uncanny Valley Research Center has been canceled until further notice. As in, until someone notices it.
I'm afraid I'm a very...
Not anymore, you're not. I do think that the Paladin Toaster might be more effective on these things as well. Cybernetic. Damn, we're about to level again already? Holy crap. Oh, here we go, killing again. I don't think I've mentioned it in a while, but not really needing to expend ammo for the fist weapons is quite nice. Okay, why am I being irradiated? Because of that? Roxy doesn't follow me out? Oh, I thought I actually had a real companion. Maybe there's something to do with Roxy in here. Oh well. Okay, folks, I think I'll conclude things here for the night now that we've kind of finished things up with all this. Wait, what is this? I lied. Wait, no, I didn't. This holotape contains an audio sample of Gabriel's bark. It can be used to modify the sonic emitter weapon at the Sync's jukebox. Okay. Alright, so with that being done, I think we'll go ahead and call it here since we've just kind of wrapped up. And we'll have to go elsewhere tomorrow. So maybe I'll do the X12 Research Center and then the 13 facility after. So anyway, thank you all for joining me as always. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Last Protagonist out.